What up, y'all? It's your boy Doughboy back once again for my results and review of NXT Takeover Toronto. Man, what a show! What a show! What a show! Um, we go get straight to it. Let's see what we got here. First match of the night, which I didn't think it was going to be the first match of the night, but it was a great opener. Street Profits versus Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. Street Profits retain. Thank God that they retained. Thank you. It stopped right there. The whole rumor and the whole, Undisputed Era, tonight's their night. They're going to be draped in gold. No, sir. Not tonight. Better luck next time, fellas. The Street Profits put on a hell of a fight, man. Both of them, you know what I'm saying? Both of them shy. They both had their moments. And, of course, it wasn't easy. By no means was it easy. Because, regardless of how I feel about Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, man, them two can go. They can really go. They're both technical. They're good tag team. They're a force to be reckoned with. But the Street Profits, man, Street Profits was able to withstand the storm. They was able to, get out of certain situations. There were certain points when I thought, it might have been over. Like one time, I think it was Ford got hooked. He was like in like a leg lock, ankle lock. He looked like he might have tapped, but man, Dawkins came in with the save, man, and it was jumping all over the place, doing all sorts of stuff. Man, it was a good match. I was sweating bullets a little bit, but there was a lot of stiff shots. There were some stiff shots in there, but I'm glad that the Street Profits retained, and it was a pretty good match. Can't complain really, and a great way to open the show. I didn't think that it would open the show. I thought it might have been Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. I thought that would open the show, but it was cool. It was fine. And speaking of that match, that was next. Oh, and by the way, I picked Street Profits in case you didn't know. So yeah, Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. It's a pretty good match. It was a really good match. Of course, I picked Io Shirai to win, and she did. But oh man, there were times where like Candice LeRae needs to be taken seriously. Like if you don't take her seriously after this match, if you watch it, you really should take her more seriously because she's something serious, man. But there was this one point, like before the match, like did the match get started? Oh no, the match did get started, and she hit Io Shirai did a suplex with Candice LeRae. She hit the announce table, but the way she hit it though, it looked like she got hit with a brain buster on the announce table. Oh, and man, that was ugly. And it looked like Io might have won with a tap out victory, but she didn't. Thank God, Candice came in and they was going at it, and Io was trying to hit her. Io was trying to hit her with all her moves and everything, but she was kind of, brushed it off and pushed it through it. Like she kicked out a moonsault. I can't lie, man. That moonsault is deadly, and pretty much like if you get hit with that, it's over. But no. Candice got out of it. Io was shocked. She put her in this submission. I don't remember the name of it. It's got one of those crazy names, man. But man, she locked that in. It was deadly. I didn't even know that she could do submissions like that and work like that. But Io got that victory. It was a hard fought victory. By no means was it an easy victory for her. It was a pretty good. It's a pretty good match. I wouldn't mind seeing them again. I wouldn't mind seeing them go again at all. Real good match. Next match. Velveteen Dream, Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong for the NXT North American Championship. Velveteen Dream retained. I knew he was going to retain, but I can't lie though. There were points where it looked like it could have gone. It could have gone that everybody had their chance where it looked like, he could have won. Oh, no, he about to win. But it was just a great match. Everybody was fantastic. Oh my god, Dream was Dream Dream was Dream, man. You know what I'm saying? He was messing around, you know what I'm saying, talking and shaking his ass, doing all types of stupid shit. I was cracking up. One thing that was absolutely killing me was how he would like do a little shit in front of Dunn, and Dunn was sitting there like really, like Dunn was not playing around. Dunn was not with the shits. He did not want to play, and it was just a very good back and forth, all over the place match. Man, I remember there was this one time where Roger Strong put the stronghold on both Dunn and Dream. That was crazy. He couldn't hold it for long, but it was very good. It was real good. It showed, you know what I'm saying, why Pete Dunne why he was, one of the longest reigning NXT champions. Because I mean, you got to count the NXT UK as an NXT championship, but it shows that he is deadly, and he's like young too. He's still young. Like he's like, I don't even think he like 25 yet. He younger than me. He's doing all that, man. It shows like, like he's got a long way to go. He's got a long career, and he's doing all this at this stage, man. Imagine how he's gonna be like 5-10 years from now. He's gonna be on a whole nother level, man. It's just, oh man. And of course, it was also, Roderick did his thing. People kind of, opened. I think he opened a lot of more people's eyes to him to show that he still got it, and that he could definitely still be like a future, main event player. I think everybody in Undisputed Era could be a major event player. Uh, of course, what I'm saying, dream is a dream. It's it's a it's a well known fact. He's the future. He's the future, most definitely. And hmm, something else I wanted to add. Oh yeah, um, it was just I can't think of anything else. But it was a really good match. It was a really good match. It wasn't match of the night, but it was really, really good. It was runner up to match of the night. Run up to the match of the night. And it ended how I thought it was gonna end, with Dunn and Strong in a situation, and Dream coming in and stealing it. I believe somebody was in a submission. Someone was in a submission. So was in a submission, and then Dream came in with the Purple Rainmaker, and then pinned him. It was a real good match. It was a real good match, and I'm interested to see where he goes from here. Who his next challenger is, or next situation that he's going to be. I don't know where he goes from here or who he goes up against, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Dream never disappoints in my book, man. I'm always looking forward to what he does. Um, Strong, I don't know where he's going or what he's doing, but I'm pretty sure he'll be all right. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's still with Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era still around doing shit, so he'll be all right. Um, Dunn. He's got that rematch with Walter. I'm looking forward to that. And Dunn is just going to keep doing what he's doing. But that was a real good match. And then the next match was Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler. Oh my god. It was a good match, but Shayna still, I don't know what the hell is going on, but she still retained. It was a good match, though. It was a real good match. Mia Yim brought the fight to Shayna Baszler. Yeah, people might not have liked how she was, cheating, doing little underhanded tactics like poke thumb in the eye and all this, and he was on the 5 count and this and that and the third. But I said, hey man, turnabout is fair play and all's fair in love more, and it ain't cheating if you get caught. You don't get caught, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard enough. As my dad always tells me. But it was a real good match, man. I really liked how, Shayna Baszler was kind of in the predicament that she put a lot of other women in, with being hurt. There was this one moment where Mia put her arm into the little space where the steel steps connect to the ring, and she kicked it, and you could tell that her arm was messed up, and she was gonna be feeling that. I also like how Mia stomped on that arm too. Shayna always be doing that, and of course, you know what I'm saying. She didn't have her buddies with her, so it was 1-on-1. I really thought that she was gonna get her, and then she hit her with the cold blue. When Mia hit her with the cold blue, I was going crazy. I thought she was gonna get it, but it was two. And then she hit her with the she put in the Kirifuda clutch. I forget the name, but she put in that, and she was able to get out of it because, you know what I'm saying, she could get out. She got out of it because she couldn't lock it in all the way because her arm was messed up. But she put it in a submission with her legs, whatever, made her tap out, man. Ugh. I didn't like it, but I mean, it's cool. I'm just waiting for her to lose the title. I'm guessing maybe they get a rematch. There's a rematch, maybe. If not, it's gonna build to Io Shirai fighting Shayna again. Now that she's gone heel, I don't know how that's gonna work. But maybe that's where they're going with this. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But it was a real good match, though. But I just didn't like the fact that Shayna still retained. But hey, man, what can you do? Another interesting thing. At some point during the night, it might have been before the NXT Women's Title match or the main event. But Riddle came out and he called Killian Dane out. Dane came out and they brawled and they was going at it. That was I like that because you know what I'm saying. I thought they were gonna have a match that night, but they didn't. But it was they were just building upon that. They just like leave it to the wayside. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm waiting on that match, man. Maybe we get it on this NXT coming up, or sometime at a takeover or something. But I'm waiting on this match. I'm really waiting. I'm looking forward to this match. That brings us to the main event. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Takeover versus Adam Cole, baby, for the NXT title. 2 out of 3 falls. Now, I know I said like it was this weird thing how 2 falls would be this stipulation and 1 fall would be this, but it was actually 1 fall was going to be the first one was going to be a regular match. Second was a street fight, and then the third was going to be decided by William Regal. And come on, I ain't even got to like tell y'all like really how the match was or what I thought about it. Come on, man. It was. I would say yes. It was their best match. It was their best match out of it. And there are plenty of holy shit moments and fight forever and Mamma Mia moments, and like literally those two could fight forever. Like that match was crazy. But it ended. The first fall ended with Gargano was like Gargano was first Adam Cole pulled out the chair, and then the ref was on to him. Johnny got a chance to get the chair, and then he was like, you know what? I don't even care. He just hit Cole with it, and he was just sitting in the chair, just chilling. And then it was like, yeah, Cole got the first fall. Next match is street fight. And he's like, oh. Cole got up, looked around, like, oh my dear. He tried to run. Johnny was on his ass. And then it was a big fight. Like they fought all over the arena. there was one point where he sat Adam Cole in the chair and he pushed him into the wall of the railings out on the outside of the ring. That was funny as hell. And then he put Cole through a table. Cole's trying to and hit him with something. But then Jardy got him up off him. And yeah. Then he of course, with him bringing the chair in, into the ring and it being a street fight, Cole's able to get some things off. Then Gargano hit him with the long dart. He hit the chair, and then he put him in the Gargano escape, and then he immediately tapped. He was like, it didn't take him that long to tap. And then everybody was like, okay, third match. What was it going to be? And everybody was like, well, if you had seen the pre-show, it looked like a cage with like barbed wire on it and then a whole bunch of weapons. So I guess it was kind of like an asylum match, like the one that Ambrose and Jericho had a couple years ago. I guess it was like that, but it wasn't that. I mean, I went back to my notes and I did a little bit of research or whatever. They just called it a barbed wire steel cage match. But basically, this whole 2 out of 3 falls thing, to me, it was just basically like a 3 stages of hell kind of match. That's what I thought. It was basically like 3 stages of hell. If anybody, was around and watching back in the Attitude Era, I don't think they had too many of them. Like the one that definitely comes to mind was the one with Stone Cold and Triple H. It was basically like that. And then with the barbed wire steel cage match, it was really, really, really nice to see that. And then when the cage got brought down, everybody was going crazy. And then when the craziest thing, Cole was looking around like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? Gargano's just sitting there like, oh yeah, I like this. What can I use? I can use that. Then he looked like a kid in a candy store. It was the funniest shit ever. And then what made it even better was there wasn't obviously there was no escape. You could go over the top, but I thought that you could walk out through the door. But then it was like, no, there's no escape. Pinfall submission. That's the only way you win. So I was like, oh okay. So they went through the match, and there was plenty of good moments and good spots. There was plenty of chair shots. Oh man, kendo stick. There was one point where they were hitting each other with the kendo stick. It was like bam, bam, Cole got hit. Bam, Gargano got hit. They was hitting each other. They was going at it. That was funny. I love that. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. That was real good. And but then it got to a point where something had to happen. Like you just knew something big was gonna happen. Oh yeah. And let me tell you about this dude Cole. This dude Cole is crazy. This one hit a Panama hit a Panama sunrise. Of course, what I'm saying, he could do it from top rope. We've seen all that before. But they somehow managed to get a ladder in this cage, whatever. This mud got on top of the ladder and hit a Panama sunrise from top of that. I'm like, bro, are you out of your fucking mind? But that still didn't get Johnny out. And it got to the point where they were where his dude, Johnny Gargano, he climbed up. Well, he first reached for a burlap sack. And I got excited. Because for the longest, I was wondering, yo, man, what is in that burlap sack? What's in the sack? Is it tacks? Because, usually when you see that sack, it's full of tacks. But nah, man, it had brass knuckles, it had chains, pliers, and a whole bunch of other things. He grabbed them pliers, he climbed to the top of the cage, he got some of that barbed wire off, he started to wrap around his head. I was like, this is what we doing? Oh, okay. But nah, man, Cole wasn't having it. And then he started climbing the cage. And then eventually, because they got tables on there too. But they've been messing around with tables and putting them in the ring, but not really doing anything with them. So they were two like tables just sit there in the ring, and they didn't really like touch him or anything, which I thought was like a little interesting, whatever. But it tables had something to do with the finish. But before all that, I just want to point out there's one point where they were fighting over the sledgehammer because there was a sledgehammer. They was like literally fighting over that mud. And then Johnny grabbed it and he swung it. He hit Cole in the ribs. I was scared. Like I was like, "Yo, is he okay?" Because that was not protected at all. It was like straight wood to the chest. I didn't know. I thought it was. I thought he was gonna do the protected, put his hand on the end, and then just go. But no, he just straight up swung like a baseball bat. Like I was genuinely concerned for Cole. But that finish was crazy. Like they was literally on top of the cage, on top of the table, and they freaking. I don't know what happened. Like if somebody pushed or somebody tried to do like a neck breaker or something, but they both fell and they both crashed hard into the table. I think Cole got the worst of it, but still he got. They both got bad, but he managed to get his arm over on Gargano. And 1, 2, 3, he retained the title. It was a good match. It was a really good match. Of course, that was match of the night, man. Those, it was crazy. There were plenty of spots where they both, they both got clothesline. Yo, they both got super kick, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's something special. Like, you got something special. They both went to get hit with the same time, and they still got something left in the tank to show. It was a lot of good moments, man. There's a lot of good moments in that match. The good news is that at the end of the night, they did not realize the prophecy. They did not have all the titles. They were not draped in gold. Adam Cole did retain. I wanted Gargano to win, but it was cool. I think this was supposed to be their final match, so I don't know where Gargano and Cole go from here. I'm interested to see though. Maybe he'll fight the Dream again for the North American Championship, and somebody else and go up against Gargano. I'm honestly waiting for Ciampa to come back because best believe Ciampa will get that title back, and then we go finally get the match we want. We are going to get Gargano and Ciampa for that title. Everybody's been wanting and fiending and craving for that match, and I think we gonna get it. I hope we get it. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but I really do hope we get it. But yeah, that's my review of the show. It was really good. It was really good. Like it's like, yo, man, I don't know how they do it, but they just they keep building up, man. Like each takeover just gets bigger and bigger and better, with each one. So it's interesting to see where they go from here with this one. But yeah, that's my review of NXT Takeover Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, go ahead. Post your comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you thought. If you liked it, you didn't like it. What was your favorite match? What match you didn't like? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming at y'all with the predictions to SummerSlam and the results. Pre-show is actually on right now. I would have did this a little bit sooner, but I had to work. You know how that goes. But yeah, be back at y'all pretty soon with the SummerSlam predictions. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.